Hey, 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 this is your recap auntie. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is Shar. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, we are here on the front porch, baby, getting ready to enjoy this show before it comes on. But before we do, we sit on the front porch, baby. We kiki, we share our theories and everything else in between, baby. That is why we are here. So welcome. If you're new to my channel, please know that your words do matter, which is the reason why I created this whole video series called The Front Porch. So you can express yourself and I respond to you in real time, honey. Because sometimes typing ain't enough for me. I want to talk. And that's why I'm here. So right now, we're going to talk about a little bit what happened on episode number 110 from the last front porch. I want to see what comments you guys are saying over there. And then we're going to skedaddle over to episode number 111, baby, which was pretty decent. I had a good time doing that particular show. So let's see. The first comment I see in front of me is from Miss Welder, 69. Hey, Miss Welder, she says, I'm from New Bedford, Massachusetts. You cannot beat New England's weather, baby. We have all four seasons, hardly ever get any hurricanes or tornadoes. Every now and then we get a snowstorm and get snowed in. Cannot beat our four seasons. Girl, you better have it, girl. I don't even think where I live, we don't really have a lot that's going on. Right now it's a lot of rain, but yeah. So thank you. I have a coworker who lives up there in Massachusetts, and she absolutely loves it. She was saying it this morning in one of our meetings how much she loves Massachusetts. So yeah, I've been to Boston, and the fun fact, Miss Welder, I never knew that Boston was like that part of Massachusetts was like a beach. It was a beach, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And it was so clean up there, it's so pretty, and I've always wanted to get back up that way. So I got to go up there and see, it'll get on the beach and enjoy Boston once everything starts to calm down. But thank you, my love. Thank you. We have Blaze Network 1990. Hey, Blaze. Blaze says, Leslie about to get paid, baby. Get that cash and shake that ass. Yeah, that's exactly what she finna do. And she gonna shake it and get it, honey. Thank you, my love. We have Sandra Cullum. Hey, Sandra, 7827. She says, Bill run off at his mouth. Girl, but if Danny ever gets public with a man, he gonna have a moment, girl. He ain't gonna just have a moment, baby. He gonna have many moments, cause he ain't gonna like the fact of seeing Miss Danny Dupree Hamilton, honey, out there with another man, no another man, honey. He gonna really have an issue with that. He watch what I say. We have Miss Peace Angel. Hey, Peace. He says late on that location sharing. I split my time between LA and Ohio, waiting on Miss Pearlie to weigh in with the real deal on Haley, the fake doctor miscarriage BS. Girl, I can't wait to see what she got to say too, honey. I've always wanted to go to LA, so I'm hoping that next year will be it's a bucket list city for me. I want to go out there. I have a friend of mine who lives out there. I think she's still out there. She's been on a few like Beyonce videos. She's worked on Insecure, so many different stuff. So yeah, I want to come out there and visit and take a picture at one of those them stars on in the sidewalk. That's what I want to do. But I might do that hopefully next year. So thank you, Miss Peace. We have Crystal Waters 4426. Crystal says that doctor who supposedly examined Haley after the miscarriage was not the same doctor from when she had them damn cramps. That old doctor was Dr. Perkins, and she had a big old glasses and looked a little nerdy, honey. This new one with the braids is Dr. Macy, and she was more stylish. Where's Haley finding these fake ass doctors? She finding them, ain't her? Ain't she, girl? She all up in the hood. She is finding them doctors all over the place. And so they getting their money, honey, and playing their part and then skedaddling, girl. But thank you, Crystal. We got Cynthia Juckus 2250. Hey, Sid. She says, oh, that's a good one, Shar. I didn't think about her putting something in Bill's food. I feel like that mother sucker, she did that. I feel like she put something in that man's food, girl. I feel like it. I mean, I could be wrong. You know, I'm wrong on a lot of things, but I swear I feel like she put something in that man food to get his hands, get the tingling and shit and getting numb and everything. You know, because she always bringing food in there to him, you know. So who knows, girl. But thank you, Sid, as always. We have Miss Welder. She's back. She says, talking about wigs, honey, I had no idea that women of color wear so many wigs. Yes, we do, girl. I got a box full of them. I don't wear wigs because I get hot. She says, I would never be able to tell. I thought it was natural hair. It's crazy. I don't know how you guys could tell if it's a wig or not. Oh, girl, we could tell. We can tell, baby. That one that Haley be wearing, yeah, that's a wig because it looks so heavy on her. Now I think that the ones that the other ladies wear, I think because Danny is natural, so she gets her hair pressed. Her hair is not that long. I believe that who else? Nicole wears. I think she wears a sew-in or maybe a half a wig, but her bobs are always really cute. The girls, the young girls, are always wearing wigs. I think that when it comes to Samantha, that's all her hair. That's all her hair, unless she has some extensions in there somewhere. But that damn Haley wig. Wiggy McWig, honey. That's her all day long. She that's all she wears is wigs. But yeah, girl, we know how to blend it, make it look like it's coming right out of our scalp. And the way that these tutorials now that are all on online and YouTube, honey, they could show you ways that you can make that damn thing like it's growing right from your fucking scalp, girl. Ain't that something? When back in the day, a wig, you knew when a woman was wearing a wig. There wasn't no guessing in it. You knew exactly what she was wearing. So yeah, we're really talented. We have Chantal. Hey Chantal Chevrier 4406 says she's here for the comments, baby. Welcome, honey. You girl, you know your words do matter over here, Chantal, girl. So glad to have you here. Thank you, my love. We have House of Sir James 2514. Hey boo. He says 100, 100, 100, hey, 100, 100, 100, hey, I'm here, auntie. I'm here. I'm here. We see you, boo. We see you. We got Crystal Waters 4426. She says, what test can you take a day after having a miscarriage that tells you if you can get pregnant or not, or again or no? Does anybody know? Anybody out there? I don't trust this new doctor either. She looked more legitimate than the last one. That last doctor looked like she just walked in off the streets and found herself in a white coat that fit her. Girl, I can only imagine who these people are connected to. Damn Haley. I can only imagine. Yeah, it's something going on. I just don't think because that damn hospital is not secure. Ain't nothing about that. Down when the camera angles, the security, anybody can walk up in there. It ain't secure at all. So yeah, we have. But thank you, Crystal. We have Pearly Cole. Hey, Miss Pearly, 9546. She says Abby is Devon's wife on Y&R. Oh, she's attractive, but Danny is older but more sensual. Oh, Abby is a Newman. Okay, on the Younger Wrestlers. Is that like the? I remember hearing the name Victor Newman. Is that the part of the same lineage? Is she kin to him? Because I used to hear about that name all the time. I remember. I think Miss Chancellor was on there. That's all I remember. I didn't watch it, but the names were very popular back in the day, like how Luke and Laura Spencer were popular. Erica Kane was popular. Those are the names that I remember back in the 80s and 90s that were very popular when it came to soap operas. So, is that the same lineage? So let me know, Miss Pearly. Thank you. We got my friend Bill, baby. He is our resident gentleman. He says if I'm sorry, we got James. It's about Bill. He said Bill, but I'm talking about James. Don't beat me, James. James like I ain't no damn Bill. James is our resident gentleman, and he says if Bill was impotent, that would remove any possibility of Haley perpetrating the pregnancy ruse on everybody. Bill's body mechanics work just fine. The necessary implement is capable of performing as designed and delivering its payload. And now the number of swimmers, quote unquote, present in that payload, yes, sir, might be insufficient. And if that's the case, then there's no way Haley is even pregnant. Did I say it right, James? Had to do that like I was a preacher. Preach, preach. Yeah, you're right. His friends swim right because he got two little fishies that came out, so he cool in that area. So if it's definitely not him, it's her. Unless again she gave him something, in his food to make him that way. But it definitely ain't him. It's her. So thank you, James. We got Miss Welder. She says Abby is Devon's wife on Y&R. Okay. Thank you, my love. Yeah, I figured that. I don't know if I could have the capacity to try to watch that, but y'all tell me what's going on, or maybe y'all need to start a channel and talk about it. I've seen people talk about General Hospital and Y&R. Like I said, it's just so many people who've crossed over from General Hospital back in the day, or All My Children, or One Life to Live, who used to be on those soap operas, and they've transitioned over to a lot of CBS channels. Do NBC still have God and Light and all of that. No, God and Light used to be on CBS. See how old I am? They used to have some good shows, soap operas. They just don't have them no more, except for Beyond the Gates and the few that are still left. And I still see some people who talk about General Hospital. And I haven't seen General Hospital in years since Jason and Sam were together. I don't even, is she on there anymore? I remember they had brought Jason on and gave him another face. And then he came back and got his old face back. I was like, y'all doing too much, baby. Ooh, y'all doing too much. And then who else? Carly and Sonny were together. That's how old it's been. I think I mentioned that before, but yeah, I haven't seen it in a while. But thank you, Miss Welder. We got James. He says, ain't gonna be no Thomas Table in that country club because there ain't gonna be no Leslie Thomas in that country club. The day may come when Leslie's rolling in money, but they ain't letting her in that place. Geriatric Joey has way more money than Leslie will ever see. The country club won't even let his ass join either because he's a person of ill repute, as also is Leslie. Now, Joey could help Leslie open up her own club and run money through that venture. But crooks of a feather, the part, all that, flock, blah, blah. Thank you, James. Yeah, that'll be cool if she hooked up with him. She said she wanted to hook up with the most disliked people in town, so she need to go see Joey. But I don't think the Vanasty would let her even near him at all. So y'all know I'll be working at the same time that I be doing this. So if you hear the click click click, that's my slack. All right, we have Teach Jazz. Hey Teach, what's going on, girl? She says Etta James equals at last, baby. At last, honey. All right, I wanted to see again the name of the song that I was referring to. It was called "I'd Rather Go Blind." I think that's the name of the Etta James song. But I love "At Last" too, honey. Okay, I mean, I remember Beyonce played it in Cadillac Records, played Etta James. But my dad used to have such a big crush on that lady, on Etta James. Oh my God! But we found out she was a mother for you, baby. Ooh, she was something else. She was raw and real. And I love that. I love that for her. But it was called "I'd Rather Go Blind." So that song is something else. I'm sure y'all heard about that. But thank you, Teach Jazz. I appreciate you, my love. We have Cynthia Judkins. She says it's called Comic Con, I think. Yeah, Comic Con is that, and also DreamCon is for people of color who like to dress up. They created this particular conference about maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. That people of color wanted their own conference to represent all of the characters that they love and represent. So yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. And they had a conference down in Houston a few weeks ago in like the last week of May around Memorial. And so they're gonna have it again next year, but it's gonna be in July. So if you free girl, watch you see all them young kids dressed like superheroes and shit. I went to Austin last year. Me and my boyfriend. Was it last year or year before? I think it was last year. We went last summer, and I didn't have a superhero to dress up like. I just put on a colorful wig and a cartoon looking dress, and because I didn't stand out, and people thought I was cute. They was like, "Oh my God, you look so cute!" Yeah. So yeah, it was fun. I like to dress up. I like to be different characters. You guys will see that on Halloween. All right, thank you, Sin, as always. We got Blaze, baby. Blaze Network 1990. Hey, boo. Says, I need them to hire a female cop to put the moves on Jacob. Let's spice his marriage life up a bit because they be too boring, right? They do. I think that she needs that. She need that little, they need that little like push for some type of drama, because they be into everybody else's business. So I'm like, y'all, yeah, y'all need a little push. We got Cynthia Judkins, 2250. She says that Abby is Devon's wife, and Miss Welder was like, "Girl, thank you for clearing that up. I just heard her say who was Abby." Yeah, I said that on the video. So yeah, I ain't know who the hell Abby was. I was like, "Who that?" So yes, honey, yes, yes, yes. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all helping me out because I don't be knowing a lot of stuff. Y'all already know I don't know how to play no damn space. But anyway, now we're going to go ahead and skedaddle over to the actual video of episode number 111. All right, we're going to go ahead and look at the comments over at episode number 111. Sometimes, like I said, I like to watch my videos, and now that I'm monetized, I get, little advertisements. What? it's probably because I be cussing. Why in the hell all of my commercials are talking about poop? Every time I go on one of my damn videos, commercials. The video that comes up on there is about hims and hers and poop and men having problems with, you know, what can I say? How can I say? Keeping things the way they need to be, standing, strong. It's always them on my damn channel when it comes to damn commercials. But it's all good. If y'all, sometimes I skip mines and they said if you let people watch them all the way through, you get a little coins. So if you want to watch that shit, go ahead, y'all. But I just be tripping. Like, why they always playing poop commercials on my videos? Like before it comes on, it'd be something like solid. Like it'd be like, oh, you want to make an investment? Try this. But as soon as you in the midst of them damn videos, they talk about, this is the, you be like, it'd be so. I'm like, damn, y'all disrespecting Auntie like that? Okay. I mean, shit. Oh, okay. First comment I see over here is Chantal Xavier 4406. Hey, my love. She says, my mama pointed out that she didn't think it was a good idea to have the writers put in verifying identity over the phone with her social security number and birth date as normal. I agree. I think that was very I don't know who wrote that little scene, but that wasn't cool. They should have did it very, not to ask her all that shit over the phone, but had scheduled an appointment with her so she can come into the office and verify that shit. Not give that shit on the phone. Nah, I don't like that. And she also says that is how a lot of people, particularly seniors, get scammed with identity theft. Unfortunately, this happened with my grandmother more than once. Oh my God. And we had to clean up the aftermath of it. Oh my God. I'm sorry to hear that about your beautiful grandmother. Thank God she had you guys to work to fall back on to help it and work it out. Unfortunately, there are a lot of older people don't have family members like that that'll step in and do that. So you are a blessing, Chantal. And tell your mommy I say, hey girl, hey, are we the same age? Oh y'all, I'll be mid-50s next year. We the same age. Hey girl, hey sis. All right, thank you, my love. We have Cynthia Judkins. She says, yes, honey, Cat's dress was gorgeous. Wasn't it beautiful? She was stunning. So stunning. Blaze Network says the Mask of Zorro has disappointed Cat again. That was sad. I was really hoping that she was digging on him. How she, that little experience she had. I was wrong. Thank you, Blaze. We got Jasmine Williams 5565. Hey, Jazz, she says, Cat looks stunning today. She tried to give Tomato another chance, but Chili Pepper is still a turkey tail. Right, Jazz? Always a turkey tail, honey. Always a turkey tail. We got Sent. She's back. She says, "Child, you had me cracking up, imitating Santi. Santi was so good to do. Because I love to do accents and voices and imitations, girl. Just to make this particular recap review fun, and not let it be boring. So yeah, he was so fun. And of course, Tomas in my head sounds just like that. So to have him come up there, I was just being a prophet, girl. I was just being a prophet. That's all. But thank you, boo. Thank you. We have Michael Parmez, 8931. Hey, Michael says another lovely time with Cat and Tomas, right? If looks could kill, baby, Tomas will be pushing up daisies. Ain't that something? What is he doing? He clearly don't have no rhythm. He don't know what he doing. He had to watch Santi before he knew what to do as far as on the dance floor. I'm telling you, he's gonna have to watch some corn, Corn. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He gonna have to do that for him to figure some shit out. Yeah, and Cat need to stop lying to his ass. But I ain't gonna lie, honestly, I want him to be with Eva. I want him to dip his toe in the water of Eva, Lake Eva. I want him to do that just to see if she gets the same experience as Cat does. That's the only reason why I want him to do that. I'm using him. Yeah, I want him to do the same moves on Eva, and I think Eva will probably be honest with him if he's cocky. I mean, I didn't mean, but boom. I ain't mean to use that word, but I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, let me go. Okay, since it says they couldn't get those steps together at first, but the look he gave the instructor, he was mad with Santi. Santi's like, I don't give a fuck. Santi's like, I'm here to do my job. I'm the best at this. You the worst at this. Watch me. Gina, we got Gina Lloyd. Hey, Gina, she says, I think Allison unalived Craig weeks ago. He's probably stinking up her in her basement. I think so too. I think that's a possibility. I think it's weird that she just pops up, everywhere where that damn Chelsea is. I think that when Chelsea puts up her status on her page, her social media, I think that what's her name? Allison follows her, so she knows exactly where she is. I don't think it's by chance that this crazy ass girl just pops up where she is. I think that she knows exactly where she is. So, like when Chelsea had put like with Bay, she said where she was, or waiting on Bay or something like that. She said exactly where she was, and that's why that damn girl showed up. When she was at the restaurant, I think she took a picture of her meal or something. That's how Allison showed up at Uptown that night. So Chelsea's going to have to put her social media on hiatus just for a little bit until she figures some things out. She's going to have to do it. But thank you, Gina. We have Crystal Waters 4426. She says that was Tomas's wait a minute. That was Tomas's uncoordinated ass. He was jealous of Santi, and that forced him to get better on the dance floor only, but it looks like he's still a dud in the sack, baby. I know, girl, I know. Such a sad occasion. Had a good shower together, honey. Washed all that soapy sweat off each other. Then you get on the couch, which I think them screwing on the couch is not cool. They need to move to the bed. At least that's what Danny knows how to do. Danny was like, we can do it on the floor. I have this big ass couch, but no, we going up to the bedroom. That's what we finna do. Yeah. So yeah, I think that will make, no, no, it ain't gonna make no difference. No, that ain't gonna make no damn difference. But yeah, honey, yeah. We have, thank you, Crystal. We have Chantal is back, says, my favorite food is good old fashioned soul food, baby. I also love Mexican food, but mainly only tacos, chips, and salsa. I also love Indian and some Thai food too. Thank you. Yes, I love that too. The only thing about Thai food is that sometimes they make it with peanut oil, and I can't eat peanuts. Child, when I was like younger, I used to eat peanut crackers and peanut butter and jelly. Taste that damn bread, toast it with some butter, and eat that with no problem. Then after I had my kids, I had some type of reaction to it, and I just haven't been able to eat peanuts. And or it has to be like really, 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 really cooked. But I like to crunch. I'm the satiated crunch gal. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, Thai food is good. I like the rice of Thai food. That Thai food rice is so good. But anything else, I have to be really careful with that. But thank you, Chantal. We have Jasmine Williams. She's back. She says pushing this meeting between June and the kids is a mistake. She is mentally fragile, right? Again, she could barely talk about them kids. She didn't even hardly remember them, let alone y'all want her to talk about me, her kids, and then talk about why she left them. That bitch don't know. And she don't, I mean, she knew that she knew well enough to not even have them with her, but at the same time, it's crazy. It's just crazy that they want her to meet them. So yeah, it's really really crazy how they want to force this relationship between them. It's really stupid to me. All right, we have J1 High 547. Hey Jay, what's going on, my love? Jay says Cat did look gorgeous. Tomas got it together at the end of that dance. I feel bad for Eva. Her mother, Leslie, is something else. I knew June was the bio mom of Martin and Smitty's kids. Sometimes you just have to leave well enough alone, right? That family got enough going on right now. Right, honey? That is so true. But thank you for your comment. We have Angelica W40 says Cat was beautiful. The red was perfect on her. She stimulated Tomas, but he still couldn't rise. He couldn't rise from her. She looked so disappointed after that second go round. Yeah, it was very sad. It was very sad, girl. Thank you, Angelica. We got Blaze. Blaze is back, baby. Blaze said Jacob looked like he can be Marcus Houston's little brother. He do though. He does. He does. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, he liked to get naked, honey. So yeah, I could see him being Marcus Houston's. Yeah, he does look like him. We have Angelica. She says Chelsea is standing her ground with Allison, but she definitely got a Looney Tune on her hands. She and Madison better beware. Right, exactly, my love, exactly. We have Roy Faye Bridgman says Carmen Jones, Dorothy Dandridge, great movie. Yes, honey. And the sad thing about it, I should have known that because I have a sister. Her name is Carmen. I don't know why I couldn't think of her name. I turn this mic on and my brain just go on kaput. But I can remember my damn lines in the show. I can tell you that much. But yeah, honey, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that I couldn't remember that line. But that's the vibe that Kat gave me with that red on. That was the vibe that she gave me. All right, we got Peace Angel. Peace says, favorite foods. Hard to choose, but I love Creole, Mexican, Thai, Greek, and Jamaican the most. Eva needs something to do besides her ignorant mammy. If Leslie gets some money, bet she won't give Eva any, right? Honey, you know Leslie ain't giving Eva no damn money. She gonna be like, well, you never gave me no money. That was Ted's money. You know, she gonna be cunning. She gonna be like a smart ass when it come to that shit. She a trip, honey. She is a trip. But thank you, my love. We have Dak Daktar Chiki DAK Daktari CC. Hopefully I'm saying it right, my love. Welcome. She said he or she says, hello, Auntie. This is my first comment, but I love your channel. Oh, thank you. You have me cracking up. Allison is cray cray. Cat's dress was fire. I hope June doesn't come in and mess up things for the kids. I can't wait to see if Leslie's world is about to be turned upside down. Did they just drop the storyline of her trying to kill somebody twice? Okay. Like, what's going on with that? Oh, and my favorite food is Indian and some good old burgers, fries, and pizza, honey. Well, thank you, Daktari CC. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much for coming by and commenting and trusting me enough to make your laugh light and make your life lighter through laughter. That's what I'm here to do, my love. I appreciate you more than you even know, so thank you. We have Michael Parms, 8931. Oh, let me go back and please don't let this be the last or the first time you say anything, girl. Please, or son, daughter. Please come back and speak your mind. We do make sure that we read your comments, so thank you. We got Michael Parms 8931 says Allison has a fatal attraction with Chelsea, right? Wouldn't be surprised if Kat or Chelsea come home to find a rabbit boiling on the stove. Probably that crazy ass girl with her little baby teeth, girl. I was like, that girl don't go somewhere, sit down. Jeez Louise, go somewhere, honey. We got Angelica says they look so happy playing spades, but Smitty is so damn annoying. He takes the F out of fun, right? I'm like, Smitty, go tell Martin to come back home so y'all can go upstairs and make up. Please. Cause you just annoying. I know you mad cause he lied for 2 years, but y'all asses was safe and he became a congressman. You living a good life, man. Shit. You know, so stop complaining and get some counseling and move on. Shit. Who we got Cynthia Jackson. She says, I love Mexican food too. My favorite is enchiladas. Yeah, I love enchiladas. I more so love chimichangas because there's a buttery taste that goes into chimichangas that I love. But if I had a pick, give me all nachos and give me like a loaded nachos with everything they got back there. Everything. The spicier the salsa or the sauce, the better. I like the habanero, salsa. Anything that's going to test my taste buds. I love it. We have Pearly Cole. Hey, Miss Pearly. She says, I don't think there's anything wrong with Cat's sex drive. Okay. She needs a guy with she's compatible with. They need to bring on a guy who is handsome, wealthy, and a boss who takes charge. Kat needs someone she can't dominate and who's just a privilege who is just as privileged as she is. A younger version of Devon Winters. Thank you, Miss Pearly. I agree because I was wondering. I wanted to put that question out there if y'all thought that she was asexual or if she's just not compatible with Tomas. And it seems like she is. She's compatible with him until they get to the bedroom. Then no, it don't work out too well for Tomas. Oh, it's so funny. Poor thing, poor thing. Thank you, Miss Pearly. We have Michael who's back says when it comes to Kat and Tomas and their lovemaking, maybe that Latin dance instructor can do the horizontal dance with Kat and then Tomas can take over. Michael, you know what I was talking about when I said that. You know exactly what I was talking about. So yeah. Thank you, Michael. We got Teach Jazz 217 says, Cat really looks so beautiful. Tomas looked okay. Yeah, he looked okay with that little paisley black chiffon shirt, honey. We got my boo Lightning Storm. Hey, Lightning. Hey, hey. He says, no, not the black card. Laugh my ass. Yeah, honey. Please don't take my black card because I can't play no spades. Ah, Lightning. Allison is way out of line right now, and that veiled threat is going to come back to bite Chelsea in the ass. Now, Smitty, I was on his side until he was on some BS today, trying to act like Martin doesn't get to see his children, right? I did like, though, that in the end of the scene when Naomi was there, they were almost like normal with Smitty's hand on Martin's shoulder, united around protecting the kids. Also, LOL at the dance instructor reading the dog shit out of Tomas while he was standing right there. That Santi baby, he let Tomas have it, but they need to bring back Santi, bring back Santi, bring back Santi. He was so good, so good. Maybe he can come back and teach Bill and Haley how to salsa. You know, it just bring him back. It don't matter what. Just bring him back. We got Cynthia Junkins. She says, I know June is not well, but I think by meeting her the kids will want to get and be better. I hope so. I hope that she will want to get better and be better once she meets the kids. I hope so. It ain't gonna be no overnight journey. It's gonna take some work, and I hope it doesn't put her on a relapse of reminding of that phase in her life. You know, so we will see. Time will tell, honey. Time will tell. Only time will tell. Cynthia also says they forgot the kids were in the kitchen washing dishes, right out there talking about their business. You know, just talking all loud. You know, just telling all their business, honey. Yeah, right there in the kitchen listening. Them kids is nosy. Samantha will sit right on the step and listen. Y'all know that. We got Peace Angel says, Cat rock that dress, baby. All that dancing, sexy talk, and googly eyes, only to end in a lovely time. It's just not happening for Cat. Is Allison crazier than Dana Leslie? Probably. Chelsea and Madison better watch their backs since Jacob is not on desk duty like his pappy. Sad dipping in adoption matters. They ought to put him up on game with old dangerous Allison. Ain't that something? Okay, I'm officially sick of shitty Smitty and ain't got no office Martin. The kids need both dad support, not their drama. Right. I just got mad. Both of them were being selfish. I think that him and Smitty. Martin definitely. He always want to turn shit around about him. You know, it's about him. But they're going to need both. And I'm hopefully this will speed things up with their recovery of their marriage. Hopefully this whole thing will. We got Cynthia. She says Allison is real loco. Oh my God, is Craig still with us? I know. Somebody mentioned that earlier, girl. I don't know, girl. That's a good question. Gina Lloyd says Carmen Jones, one of my best Dorothy Dandridge movies, second to Porgy and Bess. Yeah, I'm an old head, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love Porgy and Bess. I love Pearly. I love Gone with the Wind. I love Stormy Weather. I love all of the Mr. Tibbs. I love. Oh my God, there's so many. So many. I love what's the name of that movie? And one of my favorite movies is The Imitation of Life. I love that movie. I like the original. I don't like how they remade it. I love the original with Mahalia Jackson in it. So, yeah, it's such a good movie. Such a good movie. But thank you, Gina. We have Miss Pearly Cole. She says, I can't play no damn spades either. And Mexican food is my favorite, too. See, we twins, Miss Pearly. I knew we had something in common. Thank you, my love. We had Teacher Jazz 217 says meeting June might bring Smitty and Martin back together. Yeah, I think so too. It'll speed up the process. That's what I feel. It's gonna speed it up some. Cynthia is back. She says nope. It was lovely part two. I hollered when she said, "Wait a minute, you ready to go at it again already? And why on the couch again?" When she said that, he was like, "Yes, I can tell what you're thinking." She was like, "Really? What am I thinking? You ready for round two?" She's like, "Wait a minute." Oh, that thing cracked me up, saying, "Oh my God." We got Rhonda SMH 1879 says, "First off, June ain't even in her right mind. Why traumatize those kids by letting her meet them, right?" I'm sick of Nancy Drew and Hardy Boy, Naomi and Jacob. They stay doing too much, honey. Chelsea needs to stop entertaining Alice and Crazy Eyes Jenkins. I gave her that damn last name. LOL. And low key, I think Chelsea enjoys the attention from her. I really feel like she does too. But it's going to get real serious at some point if she don't put the law on that child. The first time that Smitty has ever had an upper hand in this relationship, in this marriage, he probably is enjoying being in control for once. Leslie got Eva over there buying groceries, honey, and etc. She needs to carry her tail down to the temp agency or something. All she does is take from people. Eventually she gonna get kicked out and be right over there with her daughter Eva. She right and all right, girl. All right, my love. All right. Every bit of it is right. Thank you, Rhonda. We got Teacher Jazz. She says, girl, stop entertaining Alice's ass and get that restraining order. Facts. Facts, Jazz. So much true. So true. We have Gina Lloyd. She says, good Lord, every time I get on get on YouTube, I see Ashley's foot. It started to look like a hoof. Giddy up. And Cynthia laughed at her. Girl, look, that's a good thing to know because that means that video might be good, might be viral one day. That some eyes getting on a YouTube see something valuable on that shit and he's putting it out to the public. The algorithms is in my favor, baby. So let that bad toe and that foot get on out there, girl. Oh, thank you, Gina. She also says, so Fatal Attraction of Allison is height challenge too. She looks shorter than Haley. Yeah, she is shorter. She's very short. And she looks shorter than Madison too. So, yeah, it's funny. Yeah, she is a little bit shorter than them. So, yeah, we have Michael is back. Says, Shaw, I don't know how to play spades, poker, solitaire, or chess. Okay, thank you, Michael. We got another person in the building. And honestly, I don't even know the difference between chess and checkers. I know one particular game they come with like the little black and white circle chips, and then on the other one, I guess it has very ornate pieces that you can move across the board. I think, I guess, I hope. But yeah, that's the only thing I get for. I only know the difference between the two, honey. I know that's sad. Like I said, I could do some Uno, baby. As long as I'm playing by the right rules, I got you. Oh, we got Michael also says when it comes to Leslie talking to that lawyer. She is as stubborn as a government mule, honey. Child, you ain't never lied, baby. You ain't never lied. That girl, I knew she was mean, but stubborn. Whew, she just wasn't here having it. But I can understand how she didn't want to share her private information over the phone. I get it. What they should have did was to see when she was free to come into the office to talk about this, and then they could have confirmed everything with her face to face. Maybe that's why Peaches is coming. Like, bitch, you need to take your ass over there to that office so we can get this money. Cause I don't. For some reason, I feel like that's not Barbara. I feel like that's maybe Barbara's sister because the girl behind the character is a singer, dancer. She knows how to do all of that, all of it. So if it's Barbara, that'd be great. But if it's Barbara's sister, and because maybe Leslie is Barbara's daughter, so they need for her to sign everything to get everything moving so they can get that money. I think that could be it. I think that could be it. But yeah, you're right, Michael. We got Cynthia Judkins. She says that this episode she gave it a 3.5. Yeah, I was the same. I mean, it wasn't nothing to be like no 5. 5 frames. No, it wasn't that. It was very mid frame. So yeah, thank you, Sam. We have Michael also says, what if Madison and Allison are sisters? That'll be crazy if they are, because they're doing a damn good job pretending not to know each other and not like each other too. So that'll be good. That'll be real interesting, Michael. And then we also have Cynthia Junkins. She say, wait a minute, you don't know how to play spades? Girl, I love playing spades. Girl, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn. Maybe that's on my bucket list for next year for me to learn some damn spades, baby. Maybe I need to do that. Learn spades. Because it's fun. I like to watch people do it, and it's always a good time. All right, y'all. Thank you so much, so much, so much for sitting on the front porch with me, chit-chatting, reminiscing, confirming, me learning. Y'all are the best. Y'all are so great. And so please continue to spread the word about this channel so we can keep on growing, honey, and glowing. And let's get ready, y'all. Episode 112. Let's see what kind of stuff we're going to come and see today. Because Peaches is here, baby. Yeah, and that girl, she's a trip. Y'all go follow Arlie on damn IG. She ain't no joke. And she got the voice for it, though. She got that raspy, old woman voice like mine. So I can't wait to see what she brings. So see y'all in the next video. Bye.